What's good, people? It's Jewel Entertainment Network. I'm back for another shooting location, and this time I'm covering Dre from, he was like a 6 Block affiliate, or some people might say he was just a WOG affiliate, or some people even say he was innocent, but me personally, I would consider him to be an affiliate, because he was hanging around these people, I know, it's kind of a touchy subject, it's kind of a controversial subject on, gang membership within certain people, because some people say they're innocent, some people say they're affiliated, they're part of the shit, some people say, friend of an op is an op. So, I don't know. Whatever you want to call him, he was associated with members of Bully Gang, 6 Block, and unfortunately, that's what cost him his life. So, this shooting happened on January 15th, 2022, at the intersection of Brentwood Avenue and Goldfair Boulevard here, and I'll just take it into Street View real quick. So, originally, I thought that this shooting happened at, like, a concert. What I heard was that it was Max, Rico, Dre, and YBZ, and maybe some other people had a show, and they were doing a show or something, and Dre got their show got shot up, and basically Max, I think Rico, and some other people got shot. Dre got shot and died, but the other people survived. But as you can see here, this isn't really I don't see any clubs where they would have been performing, But this is kind of like the area where it happened. The news report didn't give a specific location. It just said the intersection between here and here. So I'm pretty sure this probably was like this probably wasn't like a drive-by, like where Max and those guys and Dre were sitting in a car. What probably happened was they were probably like walking around or some shit, just hanging out on foot. And then, the ops pulled up and sprayed them. Because it was a mass shooting. Over at least 3 people got hit. I think Max got shot in the leg. Rico got shot somewhere. Dre got shot and killed. And I think this hit was actually meant for either Max or Rico. Because Dre was they don't. It seemed like 1200 didn't even know who he was. He just kind of got hit in the crossfire, and then they just found out he was close to Rico and started dissing him to kind of get under Rico's skin and kind of piss him off. But this shooting was done by 1200 and T Block. It was a joint hit. 1200 and T Block kind of became close around the start of 2022, late 2021, and this actually, I believe this was get back for Wick's Creep, because AFB members had actually killed him a few months earlier, or actually the same month, I think. So this is actually one of the fastest get backs, because I think Wicks got killed on January 5th, Dre got killed on the 15th, 10 days later, so that's actually a really fast get back from T Block. And I think what kind of ended up happening was T Block wanted get back for Wicks. 1200 was already beefing with AV6, so they were just like, all right, let's go on a drill. And they're cool with each other, so they all, the young Coos and the T-Block guys went on this hit, killed Dre, and then you can see a lot of the T-Block members who were on this hit started claiming KKG, and they were officially made into KKG members after this and started claiming that shit. I'm not sure what the relationship is now. I don't know if 1200 and T-Block are still as tight as they once were. They might still be, but I think a lot of those guys got locked up. I think the young Coos like Sean and Kobe, they're probably still cool with T-Block, but that was kind of like a younger click up, I think. It was mainly the young generation of 1200 with the young generation of T-Block. They probably just met through school or some shit. That's usually how this shit happens. They probably just, went to the same school, same high school, started linking up. They got the same ops, so they just started sliding on their ops, together. But yeah, joint hits are actually not as common in Jacksonville compared to Chicago. In Chicago, you'll see, because there's so many fucking different sets and gangs, you'll see O Block and 600 hits, or fucking Jaro City and STL hits, or there's so many different combinations, because there's just so many gangs. But out here, the gangs, there's not as many gangs as in Chicago, and the gangs are also, they usually control bigger territory in Jacksonville, and they're not that close together. 1200's here, T Block is a few miles away. AV6 kind of is that sort of Chicago thing, but AV6 is basically because they're in Moncrief, they're on the north side, which is just a giant ghetto, so there's tons of gangs all around here, so that's why they're a little more congested. But 1200 is pretty isolated. 1200's here, and then I think PYC's kind of around here or something, and then Pearl Street up here, Back Street somewhere around here. Back Street's here actually, I think, and then Flag Street is somewhere around here. So it's more spread out. So joint hits aren't as common, but this was a joint hit, and it's it's never been solved, of course. But yeah, those are the likely culprits. I'm not sure if there was a get back for Dre. I think possibly Ramon from 1200 may have been a get back, but I'm not sure. I guess you could argue Tiger was actually the get back for Drake, because one of the guys. Well, I mean, I don't even need to not say his name because he's dead. But a lot of people are saying that Rico from 6 Block actually was the guy who got Tiger, which makes sense because when Tiger first died, I'm pretty sure everyone thought it was 6 Block. I as well. I thought it was 6 Block, and it does seem like it's starting to seem like Rico was one of the guys involved with killing Tiger, which makes sense because he's one of 1200's main ops. He was one of the only guys from kind of the younger 6 Block generation, Bully Gang generation. That was actually sliding, a lot of those guys, they weren't doing shit. The only guys from Bully Gang that were really on shit were really just Zabo and Rico, and Zabo's in prison, Rico's dead, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess you guys can just let me know what shooting location you want me to do next, and Drill Entertainment Network out.